Spending 100 days in Pixelmon on Enchant MC. Here are my goals. First, create a team full of dragons. Second, fight gyms across the map and earn 6 badges. And third, take on the battle tower, making my way to the top and defeating every trainer. Alright, so I joined the server, took a look around, and found this handsome guy. I was then prompted to choose my starter, and was given a bunch of items in my inventory. I had to choose between normal or custom starters, and I decided to check out the custom ones first. There were so many good options, and I just didn't know who to pick. I do plan on making a team full of dragons, so I thought I'd just start with Dratini. I also had to choose between shiny or not shiny, which was probably the easiest decision of my life. By the way, if you want to play, click the link below this video, and it will take you to this website. Click install this mod pack, and then download the Technic launcher. Next, scroll down and install the Windows version. And once you have installed, just log in with your Minecraft account. When you open up the launcher, just go to mod packs, type in Enchant MC, and then install. The server and all the mods you need will be right there for you. If you already have the mod, feel free to use the IP. Anyway, I entered the spawn, and notice how colorful it was despite there being a thunderstorm. I then took out my Dratini to say hi, but it looks like he's more interested in the candy. Man, what is with this storm? I guess the server doesn't want me to be here. I waited for things to clear up, but then I got chased down by this Diglett. It's not often that I'll find a pink Diglett, so I let this moment last a little. I never knew you could do this with rare candy, but it's pretty awesome that you can. Before you know it, I'll have the whole server under the palm of my hand. Now enough with all this lollygagging, it's time for me to explore around for a bit. This place is actually quite nice when there isn't thunder blasting in my ears. I ran around for a bit and eventually found a Poke Center and a Pokemart. Before I checked them out, I wanted to settle things with this Diglett, but that didn't go too well. 2 minutes in, and I already had to go to the hospital. The Poke Center looks quite amazing, which is good for me since I know I'll be coming here a lot. They even have this cool banner, which I have no idea how they put into Minecraft. Anyway, I had a chat with Nurse Joy, she healed my starter, and I was on my merry way. Although, it felt like there was just so much to do, and I had no idea where to start. But then I looked at the text in the middle, and it told me to type in /tutorial for help. I typed in /tutorial, and was teleported to this place that had a bunch of signs. Still have no clue how they made these, but it looks like these signs have a ton of useful commands, and this one told me that to get started, I should type /RTP. I teleported to this random forest, so it looks like the journey will start here. I then began chopping some wood, just like I would do in regular Minecraft. After gathering materials, I was hoping to find some flat land to build my first home, since things were already getting a little scary out here. I didn't find any flat land, but I did find a wild Poke Center with a chest full of goodies. I also found what I thought was a shiny Murkrow flying in the sky. I tried using the wood I got earlier to chase him down, but he was just way too far away. If you ever come on the server and find this platform, you'll know why it's here. Things were looking pretty rough, but I wasn't going to just sit here and let a shiny get away. However, once I got ahead of the bird, I realized it was just an ultimate boss. I had to replenish my wood after that, but that traumatic experience made me more determined to catch a shiny no matter what. Pretty soon, I found a nice plains biome and decided to settle down here. I used the shovel I got from the server and got to work on clearing up this place. I started off by building the foundation with some oak logs, and once that was done, I was ready to put in the walls. I'm not looking to build something super fancy, just something that'll get me through a few nights. I finished the house as the sun began to rise, and I think I did a pretty good job here. I know it looks like poop, but this will be the first house in Spicy Town, a place where you can visit and build alongside me by using /warp Spicy Town. I've seen people make some crazy houses in the past, so I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Just don't forget to set a home so that you can teleport to your home whenever you want. Also, don't forget to claim your land with the shovel, or else people might come and claim it themselves, including me. Now that I'm settled in, I think it's time to RTP again. We ended up at this beach and found a shelter here. I feel like training is going to be easy considering Dratini has such a wide variety of moves. I took out the shelter like it was nothing and won my first battle on the server. I decided to RTP again and found this water tower close by. I climbed all the way to the top and found a chest here that had a pretty useful battle item. I didn't find anything else, but I did set a home here in case I want to come back. Now as I continued training, I ended up getting a token after defeating the Sentret. Not sure what they're for, but I'm curious to find out. I actually ended up getting another one after defeating the Zigzagoon. I hope this means I'm rich or something, but I highly doubt it. I should probably take some time and figure out how the economy works on the server. Besides the tokens, I also wanted to figure out what happens when I press semicolon. Apparently Pixelmon now has trading cards, and to get those cards, you need to collect these essences. You get them by defeating Pokemon, but it's going to take a long time before I can cash them in. I've never played with trading cards before, so this should be a new experience. It's not a fun experience to get killed by a sheep though, but luckily with /PokeHeal, I can fix that. Very useful command, probably the one I'll spam the most, but I believe you'll need a rank for it. Anyways, I caught this sheep, and I always get flattered when they give me achievements for such little things. Now you might be asking, if I'm going to have a full dragon team, why did I catch a sheep? Well, the sheep actually turns into a dragon when evolved with a Megastone. I won't be getting that anytime soon though, so he'll be staying as a sheep for a while. In other news, a message popped up saying an Entei had spawned in the Extreme Hills biome. I usually get excited when legendaries spawn, but since I can't fight or catch him, I don't know what to do with him. It actually took him 6 turns to beat me, and I was surprised that I lasted for that long. Moving on, I wanted to check out all the places I could go to on the server using /warps, and I found quite a handful of options to pick from. I decided to head to the Pokemart and noticed that I can pretty much buy anything here. I'll definitely need to buy some Pokeballs, and probably some TMs as well. I then talked to the other guy who was actually in charge of the token shop. I can buy crate keys with the tokens, but those cost a lot. I can also buy a ton of rare candy with them, and even a Master Ball. I'll have to fight more Pokemon to get more tokens, but I wonder where else I can get them. I think I'll worry about that later, because right now I want to focus on building my team. I came to the Extreme Hills in hopes to find a Jangmo-O, but while I was doing that, I got surprise attacked by this random dude. He was actually a move tutor, and I wanted to learn new moves, but they were expensive. I'll have to go mining for those ores or buy them from the shop, but hopefully I run into more of those guys. Now I did run into a Jangmo-O, but he was level 30. All the Pokemon around me are still super strong, so it looks like I'll have to do more training. I wasn't able to catch that Jangmo-O, but I am able to catch the shiny Mareep. It was fun training the sheep I have right now, but once I catch this guy, I'm replacing him in a heartbeat. I threw a Pokeball at him, waited for the ding, and got a couple of achievements. I can't believe I have 2 shinies on the team, and they're both pink. Hopefully I'll catch more, but I don't think my luck is that high. Moving on, I went back to the Extreme Hills and found another Jangmo-O. This guy was level 32, but at least my Dratini had a lot more levels than before. I had to be careful about this, so I just used Wrap to get him low. I got him to the red, paralyzed him, and used an Ultra Ball, so I wasn't surprised when it only took 1 try. The team is forming up quite rapidly, and I feel like I'll have a full party in no time. Now I wanted to see how my Jangmo-O would do against this level 49 Arbok, but then I realized he didn't have a single move that did damage. So I ended favorite things with Slash and Battle. If I want to train and level him up, I'll have to swap him out with Dratini in fights. I already know that's going to suck, considering he's level 32. To make things even worse, Dratini's Dragon Tail move forces Pokemon out of battle. I guess this is what I get for having 2 shinies on my team. I really wanted to know when he'll learn his next move, so I used Slash P Wiki Jangmo-O to open up his Pixelmon wiki. I also wanted to know when he'll evolve, so I checked and it looks like it'll be soon. This thing gives me so much information, so I'll definitely be using this throughout the playthrough. I checked the move list, and he apparently learns Dragon Claw at level 32, so I guess this day just keeps getting better and better. Actually, it did get better once I found this move tutor. I didn't have any ores since I didn't go mining, but I knew where I could get some. If I type in /shop, I can access the shop I saw at the Pokemart. These ores are quite expensive though, so I'll have to see how much is in my balance. I can check my balance using /bal, and it looks like I'm quite broke. I wanted to go sell some stuff to make money, so I told this guy to stay put until I came back. I sold my apricorns, which were about $1 each, and I sold all my coal, which gave me a decent amount of cash. Just from selling small items, I made a couple $100, which is pretty good. I checked to see if the guy was still there, but it looks like he bolted as soon as I left. I guess I'm stuck with having no damage moves, but at least I'm having fun selling these items. I sold a lot of my junk, and ended up having almost 1K in the bank. It was